morning. Welcome everybody. Welcome to my channel. My name is Chrissy and today I'll be giving you a prediction reading for the 31st of May. Gosh, nearly in June, guys. We're on the turn of the year. I think the solstice is just around the corner, isn't it, guys? Grey skies here today again. Yes. Nothing new there, is there? A lot of us are getting grey skies around the globe. Now, just a little bit of admin before I get started. Update on the knee. We've been talking a lot here about our little ailments and not being a little bit stuck and not being able to move forward. And I went to the orthopedic surgeon yesterday, guys, and I'm pretty sure, and he's pretty certain it's a meniscus tear. So I've got to get an MRI and get that all checked out and see if he needs to operate, or I don't really know what to do. But I was a bit teary and woe is me, sorry for myself last night, because I'm sure, as you guys would figure out, that takes a bit of healing. It's not an overnight fix, is it? And when you're used to being very active, like most of us BS detectors are always out in our gardens doing things and walking and exercising and all the things that are important to us, it was a little bit frustrating to hear. So that's my update. I hope you guys are going all right with all your little ailments, aches and pains, and pushing through our fears to move forward. So that's what I'm up to, which, yeah, is a little bit disappointing, but he said that the Baker cyst is the result of the actual injury, the tear. So that's why. Anyway, that's basically what's happening with me. Anyway, enough of me. The other thing I just wanted to share with you guys yesterday, we did those happiness cards, and we got the one about looking at the doggy photos and laughing. Well, recently I wanted to show you, because I know they're always in the background, you probably don't get to see them. I wanted to show you my pictures of me and Sprocket, because I loved that little card yesterday that we got. So I put some nice pictures of me and my puppies in my room because they cheer me up and they make me so happy. This is probably when I first sort of got Sprocket. That was a long time ago. And then I've also got one of him and Sophie just to cheer me up. They're very close. Look at it. It's like they're cuddling, isn't it? It's so adorable. They're so funny. So I just had to share that after getting that doggy photo. Look at your doggy photos. I did think of those yesterday when I was pulling out those cards. And I've also bought my Foxfire cards as well. Oh, and one more other thing I just wanted to mention is, Chris, we chat a lot. I love your comments. You're brilliant. And I just wanted to share with the guys, if you're okay with it, I'm sure you are, how you talked about television, because you don't watch, I don't think you even own a TV. I only watch it for the pure comedy that the news is, as you all know. I think that's why most of us watch it. But Chris, you broke it down and you called it Tell Lies Vision. And I thought it was just brilliant, guys. Have you ever heard it put that way before? I've never heard it put that way. Tell Lies Vision, broken down into 3 words. It's so true. All they do is tell lies. We know mainstream media, all the news. Oh, and here, of course, they're pushing the flu jab again this morning. So we know it's the Tell Lies Vision. It's brilliant, Chris. I absolutely loved it. And I thought the other point that you had, Chris, that you commented on yesterday, which probably a lot of people would agree with you, that how a channel like Mr. Beast, I mean, we all have watched Mr. Beast. I'm sure most of you out there, he's the most successful person on, I won't say it, YT, the channel I'm on. He's got crazy amount of subscribers, I think, channels. I don't even know, people that even work for him. But you do have to wonder, and I know you were talking about it, Chris, the subconscious messages, because tons and tons of young people follow Mr. Beast, tons. And, you know, maybe there are messages and things in this, because why are they squashing like a tiny little channel like mine, but they keep just feeding and feeding these bigger channels like it's a way of getting messages, I guess, to perhaps younger people? We don't know. But I thought that was a really good point that you brought up about Mr. Beast and the big channels that are very, very popular with particularly the younger generation. Anyway, I just thought it was a bit of food for thought today. I thought you had some good points, Chris. All right, I'll get started. We'll see what comes up for the 31st of May. Okay. God, they're showing me this visual of us water skiing. So we're holding like the rope and the little handle, and we're water skiing now. This is us. We're having to maneuver fast and we're having to maneuver in a very clever way. We're having to avoid, for example, if there's a log in the water and you're water skiing, you're not going to just go straight for the log. You're going to try and go around it and avoid it. This is the image I'm getting for us BS detectives. Oh, it's like again one of those bloody James Bond movies, isn't it? With the high-speed chase. But we're having to manipulate and work our way around a lot of things in this half of the year moving forward. It's like we're water skiing, and we're going to have to avoid any debris, any objects in our path. We're going to have to make sure we move around and think quick. We have to think quick in this next 6 months. That's the message. Hang on a minute. Oh, this week, you notice the tired energy? It's been very tired energy this week. And I think that's what the guides are saying. It's not going to be smooth sailing for anybody in this next 6 months. We know it's not. We know financially it's not going to be smooth sailing. But I don't think anything's going to be smooth sailing for anyone, including us. Nothing's going to be smooth sailing. That's why we're getting this water skiing where you've got to be thinking and aware and on it, and you don't want to hit any rocks or logs or... cheers, everyone. Sorry, guys. Just made a nice cup of tea just to warm myself up. So that's what I'm getting. We have to be really on it and aware of our surrounds moving forward. And this will be everybody, not just us. God, now I'm getting Germany again. German people are exhausted from this. They are. They're worn out. And they're in a pickle. They're showing me Germany's in a pickle. I'm just getting that Germany's in a pickle. They're in a dilemma. They're in a real bind. Well, they're definitely feeling trapped. Trapped, unheard, very frustrated in Germany. People in Germany are very frustrated. I don't know what's going on over there. How much have I had them this year? Maybe it's a brewing energy under the surface too, guys. Oh, my God. Everyone is sick of this. Everyone. This is exhausting. This whole journey, and it's not just us, the BS detectives. This whole journey is starting to wear people out. There is too much to think about. People are having to really think about their budgeting, their electricity, what power they're putting on. They're going to have to... People are trying to train their kids to turn switches off, to make sure the lights aren't left on. Everybody's having to overthink, and this is what's making people tired. It's the overthinking. Oh, we can't buy that at Woolies now or your supermarket or whatever because it's too dear. We're going to have to change to a different brand. There's all this overthinking of everything. It's true. We're all having to do that, aren't we, guys? Going shopping, you've got to be very savvy now because... For example, we've talked about it here, washing powder again yesterday. The one I like was $22 and I ended up getting Fab for $6. Big difference. Like God, what, a quarter of the price nearly. Like it's absolutely ridiculous. It is. It's ridiculous. So this is why people are feeling drained. The overthinking of everything. And of course, the bills keep coming in. The interest rates keep coming in. Too much thinking. It's wearing people out because you got to remember that would mean people aren't sleeping very well at night. They're not getting their good quota because they'd be worrying. People are worrying. They're getting all worked up in the body and a bit anxious. It's very disruptive. This next 6 months will be very disruptive to people's lives. Even ours, guys, even ours. But more so to the people waking up and the people who are removing their bubble denial suits, which they are, because they have to look at the truth. God, one could only hope, couldn't they? All right. Oh, we got nurses' strikes today. Remember I kept telling you there was nurses' strikes coming? Well, they're today, apparently, in some of the major hospitals in New South Wales, at least. And I'm guessing that's because they're still short-staffed and overworked and underpaid. Oh, but no, the mandates was such a great idea, wasn't it, to sack all your staff? I know you guys are seeing that happening globally. God, UK, that's definitely happening. You've had strikes. It's nuts. Right, hang on, there's something coming through about America. Keep getting DeSantis. He doesn't want to be robbed of his position. I do feel like DeSantis is very aware of the corruption. We know that he is. I even saw a heading today pop up on the TV, or was it yesterday? Something about if he does get in to be president, he's gonna squash the left woke side or something like that. I was like, God, thank God, someone needs to even out the balance. Oh. But I am getting DeSantis. He doesn't want the corruption anymore. He's sick of it. He's sick of the corruption, the lies, the deception. And he feels like, even he feels like Trump got duped. So he just wants a fair fight. He doesn't care who it's with. He just wants a fair fight, not an unfair fight, which he feels like it has been in the past. Well, how do you get a fair fight if Biden's involved? That's my question. Although I don't think Biden's going to be capable of running. That's just my opinion. All right, let's keep going. I'm getting this song for Biden, actually. And it's, take a good look at my face. You'll see my smile seems out of place. If you look closer, it's easy to trace the tracks of my tears. Remember that old song? That's so old. I don't even know who sings it, but it's old as. But I'm getting that for Biden. I just don't see him being there. He can't. And they're not going to be able to get the doppelganger to do it, although they probably could because they've been doing it so long with, what's it, well, most of us think. Oh my God. So the energy is so tiring, guys. Obama in the background being the puppeteer. Who knows? But I am getting that for Biden, the tracks of his tears. That's sad, isn't it? He's not young, is he? God. All right, let's keep going. God, I'm getting that song. Is it from The Big Chill? Remember that old movie, The Big Chill? There's heaps of music on that. I'm getting this. Maybe that song was on that. Was that song on that? Oh, I forgot. I just had a song then and it's gone, guys. I got the movie. Hang on, let me think. God, it's just gone blank. Oh, I'm getting this song. I got sunshine on a cloudy day. Da-da-da, when it's cold outside, I got the month of May. Can you say what can make you feel this way? Although it's My Girl, isn't it? I don't know if that's from The Big Chill. I'm getting myself all muddled up here because some of those songs sound very similar. Is it Marvin Gaye, I think, singing that song? But what it's saying is that we, it's about the grey skies. Like, we still sunshine. This is for us, guys. We still see sunshine even on a cloudy day. Like, even though it's a cloudy day and we, like, giggle about it and carry on about all our cloudy days, we still try and find some sunshine even in that grey space. That's the song I'm getting for us, guys. We can see past the grey skies and still find beauty. We don't just get all doom and gloom and go, oh, it's another rain day. I mean, we do a little bit. We have a little wind cheer to each other because we understand it. But we still get on with it and we don't stay stuck in it. So I am getting that, I got sunshine on a cloudy day. So we do look for that best. Like, we try to have the best days despite the weather conditions, which we do question a lot. And it's cold outside. I got the month of May. Well, May, obviously, where you guys are is warm, isn't it? I'm guessing that's your summer if you're overseas from where I live here in Oz. All right, let's keep going. Oh, that's the song I got before. It's just come back to me too, guys. From sure, it's a big chill. I heard it through the grapevine, and much stronger, gonna lose my mind. Running, honey, yeah. I'm just getting that song. And I would say that that's not for us. It's for the people waking up in their bubble nano suits, starting to hear things through the grapevine. I heard it through the grapevine. And you know what? How news travels and things start to spread. And I thought, I'm going to lose my mind. Yeah, it's a shock. When they get the information, it's a shock. It's got to be a shock, hasn't it? It was a shock for us and we saw it all coming. So I'm getting that song. I heard it through the grapevine. And that's for the people waking up sleepwalkers. Let's hope that you hear more and more. Getting some funny old songs today, aren't we? Maybe it is from that movie, that one I think is from the Big Chill. That was a great movie, wasn't it? And that was a strange movie. Heap of people in a house for a weekend away, wasn't it? I don't know. It's just weird. There's some weird movies back then, wasn't there? All right, let's keep going. Oh, I'm getting a message, farmers beware. If you've got a farm, beware. We know what's happening with the Netherlands farmers over there. I know I've got some of you from the Netherlands. I know you had that little win, which was really good, and maybe that settled everything down. Fingers that it has, because you went to hell and back, you guys over there. But I am getting farmers beware. This is globally. The farmers are going to start to be really affected soon, because the shocking truth is going to come out. Ugh. We know that it is. Oh, God. But they're not expecting it. See, you got to think about it too. A lot of farmers and people are out on the land. I live in the country, so we kind of get a lot of farmers in at our work. They live quite an isolated life, and they might have the radio on, like in the background for company or something. They don't sit and watch TV. They actually sort of do more listening. So they're isolated. So when these things start to come at them, they're going to question why they are, because they've done their farming, all sorts of farming. Doesn't matter if it's animals or food or whatever. They've done it a certain way forever and ever, and then suddenly there's going to be all these new rules and regulations. Look at New Zealand, cow burps, cow farts, like what the hell? That had to be a shock for farmers right there, didn't it? Just as using that as an example. So I am getting that farmers are going to start to get hit everywhere. I think the farming is going to get really hit big time. That's coming, and that's going to be a real shock and a rude awakening for a lot of people because they're not expecting it. And see, it's always presumed that these things will kind of happen in the city, and oh yeah, that goes on in the city, and suddenly it's like reaching out to the isolated areas like farms and having impact. And that's going to happen globally. All right, let me see if there's something to close with. And we'll do a few cards today. I bought my cards. You guys seem to really like the cards. I suppose they're always good for a little bit of entertainment and a bit of a giggle again. All right, let me see if there's something to close with today. God, they're showing me elbow here in Oz, and he's standing like abruptly to attention, like, jump! And they're showing me that, like he's under, as much as he's got ideas and he's a little bit of a VIP, I still feel like what's the word? He's kind of under the power of others. He jumps to attention. It's like that, it's kind of that good schoolboy kind of image that I'm getting for Elbow. He likes achieving, and he likes to be the first one to like jump to attention on the world stage. He likes to be noticed, and he likes, that's what they're saying, Elbow likes to be rewarded. You know how when you line up in your lines at school or something, and you know the first 2 or 3 people are really stand tall and straight and do all the right things, and then the others have to kind of fall in line, and they're usually pretty sloppy and all that. Well, they get rewarded, like they get to go in the classroom first, or they get some points for their team on the board, or well, that's elbow. He likes to be rewarded on the very large world leaders stage. That's why he jumps to attention so much. When something's got to be done, elbows on it. When something has to be connected, say sushi and elbows on it. He likes the reward system. It's like the star chart amongst the leaders. So elbow's like a perfect little soldier doing all the right things. Not by his people, mind you. Oh, we know that. All right, how about we pull a couple of cards, guys, and see what today brings. I bought my Foxfires. Let's have a little look at those. They're quite cute, aren't they? They're very pretty cards. I'll give it a little shuffle. This could take a while. Hopefully I won't drop half the pack on the floor today. But big cards are a little awkward. Oh, there's one jumped around already. Sunlight after darkness. I'm liking it, guys. Sunlight after darkness. And that reminds me of that little geisha we talked about the other day. Remember I got the geisha energy? Like when we've got all the makeup and we're sort of blending in and no one can recognise who we really are. I've got that geisha energy and we're quite well respected. That reminds me of that, the fox. But we're sort of, I guess you could say we're a little sly. We're a little, because foxes are a little sly, aren't they? Not that we're mean sly, but we can blend in. And if you think about the fan, that's what I got with the geisha girl the other day, wasn't it? We're able to adapt to, what is it again? Sunlight after darkness. Oh, I love that. But see, again, that's getting back to the grey skies and the seeing sunshine. Isn't it really? Sunlight after darkness. And, you know, maybe things are going to get brighter in this second half of the year. And we can only hope, couldn't we? And see, foxes, if you think about it, they do only come out at night. I live in the country. We have heaps of foxes here. Do you have foxes overseas? You probably have different things. But they are very rarely do you see foxes. You'll only see them pretty much if you're driving at night with your headlights. Very rare. You'll see them as roadkill occasionally. But it's very rare that you see a fox because they're very smart and very clever. They don't want to be seen. They hide. Willing entanglement. Oh, we've had this before, remember? And it's dark. See, there's no light there. But again, she's got the high perspective view. She's protecting herself by staying high up in the tree, getting a good vantage point. She is tangled up in it, but it's only her lower body, if you think about it. The upper body isn't. So her mind is probably clear. She's not tangled in all the drama. And again, if you look there, that looks like a harp in the tree, doesn't it? Music, vibration. That's what I'm getting from that card. Staying out of it all. We're still entangled, but we're also in a safe vantage point. It's an interesting card. There's a lot in that card. I'd never seen the harp before in it, though. How's the harp? We love that harp energy. It's music and vibration. I didn't see that last time we had that. Really amazing card, aren't they? All right, let's get one more card. See where we're at, guys. As like maybe for the 6 months going forward. Let's see how we can navigate it and what we need to do. Maybe we ask that question. Oh, I've got two. Oh, how interesting is this? Time to restore, and it's dragon energy. Dragons are great. They're so mystical, aren't they? I love dragons. They're these humongous creatures, but they always have this really incredible, like, wisdom and knowledge, and they sort of appear when they're needed. Like, have you guys, I know a lot of you have probably watched Merlin. I love Merlin, the series. It's so brilliant, and the dragon in there's just got all this knowledge and helps Merlin all the time. And he ends up being a very kind dragon. But look, that's us. Time to restore. Curl up, have a little rest. You've got the night sky with the stars again. It's beautiful, isn't it? I love that. I do love dragon energy. And guess what the other card is? 2 flipped over. Oh, I love this. Make a wish. This is for the next 6 months. And look, it's like a dragon serpent or something. Like, it's almost like a dragonfly or something. But look at all the butterflies, guys. Look at the butterflies. Caterpillar into the butterfly. We get that energy all the time, don't we? So we've got to keep making wishes that all this starts to, well, I guess that the truth starts to come out. That's probably what the next 6 months are about for us. All we can do is keep putting wishes out there. We keep getting that all the time. I'm going to pull one soul expression card. Oh, actually, no, we'll pull 3. We do love our cards, don't we? What do you guys want me to ask? Let's see. Maybe we could ask, like, what we really want to happen in this next 6 months. Like, what are some of the things that we could put our energy on to help this process, maybe? How's that sound, guys? What are the things we can put our energy on to help these wishes and the truths to come out and for people to start really very quickly waking up? Sorry, guys, they're flipping and flopping and going everywhere. All right, let's put our energy on them. This set's jumpy today. It's like all heaps of cards are just like going everywhere. Try and settle them down using my energy. Okay, what's the first card we're going to get? Oh, got one. Inner eye. Meditating my inner eye opens, I see clearly, I am connected to me, my surroundings, my earth, my universe, inner eye. I guess that, if you think about it, it's almost, oh, hang on, we can't get the focus right. That's weird. Sorry, guys, I am trying to get that. For some reason, it won't show it. Oh, that's so weird. You'll have to, oh, there we go. Sorry, guys. Oh, don't worry about me. Inner eye. That I also would see that as my third eye, to be quite honest. That's using it in a spirituality, isn't it? As well, I'm connected to me, my surrounds, my earth, my universe. So we've got to keep doing that, focusing inwards on ourselves. And we don't do it with selfishness. That's done with, well, that's done for safety and protection, really, isn't it? There's going to be a lot of angry people around. Oh, how's that synchronicity? Seriously. Guess what this card is? Dragon. Meditate with this card to feel the loving support of dragon energy. So maybe we've got to look for dragons today, guys. That seems to be, oh, this is very hard to get the focus. There we go. Dragon energy, very spiritual. They just carry wisdom. They're so mythical and spiritual. I just love dragons. Wow, dragon energy. I guess that's part of growing and learning too, when you think about wisdom and the knowledge that the dragons are known to have. I've actually got my daughter watching Merlin at the moment as part of her school curriculum. I did drop a card, so I'm actually going to get it. I'm getting pulled to pick it up. Let's see what it is. Fairies. Meditate with this card to feel the loving support of fairies. And I think when I think of fairies, oh, sorry guys, you know how bad I am at getting this right. When I think of fairies, I think of guides. I think of our spirit guides. That's how I see fairies. And I guess fairies, they relate to the garden a lot too, don't they? Because a lot of us spend a lot of time outdoors in our gardens, and they're sort of known for living in the garden. I'm going to get an outcome card, guys, with these. There's some really cute messages, aren't they? All right, this is our outcome card. Artistic. I express myself artistically. I allow the vibration of creation into my life. Yeah. We always talk about, oh, sorry guys, have you got that? There you go. We always talk about getting back to our creativities, our passions, the things that bring us to life and light our souls up inside. And that's really important in this next 6 months. We're getting better at that, guys, and we're still growing. We're learning. And we listen to tons of music, don't we? Crazy music. But that helps bring our vibration up and our frequency as well. That's why it's so important. Just let me see if there's one more thing to close with today. Sorry, guys. Hang on a minute. I'm getting that song by, is it S Club 7 again? That don't stop moving to the funky, wonky beat. Music makes my life and ta-da-ta-da, set the beat. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, when I'm living. Remember that song? I'm sure it says Club 7. I'm getting that song. It's about music and beat. Hang on, let's keep going. Just gonna have some tea, guys. I'm getting that song by, who sings it? I hear motion when it is Christmas for everyone else. I feel like I'm left on the shelf. Oh, sometimes I don't know the words, guys. You know, I don't. I hear motion. Du-du-du-dun, du-du-du-dun. I hear motion. Who sings that? Oh, but there's motion. There's movement forward. Maybe we're going to start moving forward, guys. I hope so. I hope my knee moves forward and all your back aches, pains, leg, ankles, feet, everything we've been going through with our ascension process. But there is motion. Motion for the people waking up and probably motion for us. I even know who sings that, but I've just gone blank. I hear motion. Such a great song. Hang on a minute. I'm getting Elvis. Of course, we've got to finish with an upbeat song, guys. And of course, it's Viva Las Vegas. I'm getting Viva Las Vegas. Dun, 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 dun. Bright light city, gonna set my soul. I'm gonna set my soul on fire. Oh, there you go. Set your soul on fire. Oh, how's the words of some of these songs? That's why we've got to go listen to them sometimes, because the words have meaning. I love Viva Las Vegas. I love Elvis. If you haven't seen the Elvis movie, I think it's on Netflix now, or Stan, I think it's on Netflix. Go check it out. It's absolutely brilliant. That guy did the absolute brilliant job as Elvis. He was absolutely stunning. And also it's really good portrayal of his life's journey and how he was managed and everything. It's a fascinating show. So I'm going to leave you with Viva Las Vegas. Do, 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 do. It's such a cool song and great vibe, hasn't it? All right, take care. Have a wonderful day, everybody. I'll come on and talk to you tomorrow. Hit the like buttons. Remember to check if you're subscribed, because we know what YouTube does to my channel. And please feel free to comment down below. I love talking to you guys and finding out what's happening in your part of the world. And I'll talk to you very soon. Have a great day. Bye.